Hotep family. This is your RBG brother, Guy Nollywood Jr. coming to. Give me one. Okay, got my thing on. To you with another exclusive program. Peace, CJ, aka. I was trying to play some music on here, but for some apparent reason, it's not. YouTube is blocking it. I don't know what's going on with that. So I guess so let's continue. Today's topic is Black feminism. That's today's topic, Black feminism. And I want to discuss it because this is very important because just to show that Black feminism or these Black feminists are the enemy of our race. They're no good of our race. And there's different type of Black feminism. There's different types. There's those that's into lesbianism. There's the bougie feminists. There's those that are men haters. There's different types of Black feminism out there. So I'm going to definitely go in on them because I personally do not like Black feminism. I do not like them. Black feminism was created by the United States government to destroy the Black family. Because everybody know my program is to rebuild the Black family. It's not some political party program. My program is all about uniting the Black family, the Black man, Black woman, and child. So Black feminism destroys the Trinity, the Black man, Black woman, and child. And I'm going to show you a video off of it was basically that Tariq Nasheed of Hidden Colors. He talks about how Black feminism came about, and I'm going to screen share some screens, do some little few screen shares, and then I'm going to basically say my thoughts, how I feel about really going about this Black feminism garbage. So let's get right into it. Just want to say thanks those that's watching. So here we go. Let me screen share something here. Screen share this. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, my bad. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me go back. Sorry about that.
And they were doing this with the civil rights movement.
Let me play this. Let me play this back because I had this thing on mute. Let me play this back. Here we go.
Racism definitely took a toll on black male-female relationships, especially in the 1960s, because in the 1960s, black men and black women, they were doing what they were supposed to have done for a long time, which was fight together against white supremacy, against racism. And they were doing this with the civil rights movement. So what happened, people had to come in and infiltrate and have a divide and conquer strategy between black men and black women. In 1964, government came in and they pulled black women to the side, and they started to classify black women and women in general as minorities. In 1964, that's the first time they classified women as minorities. So they started to give them set-asides and benefits, and then they created the feminist movement. And a lot of sisters branched off into that, and that kind of created a rift because a lot of sisters stopped fighting for civil rights and they started to fight for women's rights. But women's rights weren't being jeopardized in the black community. Our first priority was racism, and we should have dealt with that first.
We wanted to be free. We didn't need any boundaries, need no man to tell us what to do. Well, we hadn't had no man to tell us what to do anyway. You couldn't tell us what to do in slavery, so we didn't really have no fight with you about that. That was the white woman's fight with her man, but we took it on. I want to be free. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. And then women started having babies, what they call out of wedlock, and then that got to be okay too. Oh, it's all right. Once it got accepted by society, all of the rest of the people, then it was okay then to just have a baby. In fact, I don't even want him for nothing but to just have a baby. And then we started saying, well, I'm gonna be the mother and the father. Oh, kind of nonsense. And so what happened was that movement, and there never was a sisterhood in the women's liberation movement between the black woman and the white woman.
Because you have to understand, in the tactic of the art of war, when you want to destroy a stronger enemy, you have to get rid of the cultural perspective of authority. So what do? You have to destroy the man in the society. And that's exactly what they did. I talk about this in my book. You have to destroy the masculine principle, which is the head of the family. That's part of it. The other part is to get rid of the environment and the ways and means for the head or the authority of that family to become and stay the authority and the head of that family. And that is to be the provider and the protector. Take away his means of providing. Take away his means of protecting his family. And he no longer has any rights or any kind of power. So when you have done that, you have now undermined the glue that keeps a family together. Men don't have to be men anymore. So what's the best thing to do? Since you're giving so many favors to women, I might as well be a woman, or at least act like one. And therefore, I'm no longer, as Dr. Francis Crest said, I'm no longer a threat.
If whites are involved in their genetic survival and they are threatened by black male masculinity, then it will occur, I have to reduce his masculinity. And we just recently had the president at Morehouse have to say the male students cannot wear high heel shoes and dresses and carry purses. So something is happening again within the total context of a system of racism, white supremacy. Neely Fuller, who wrote the textbook for victims of racism a number of years ago, in the mid-70s, he used to say in the system, because he was the first person to talk about racism as a system, and he said that as the system of racism, white supremacy moves on, the system is going to have black men wearing dresses. Now, to hear that in the 70s, people said, oh, this is way out. And here we are. You see, there's some black pediatricians who are saying we are developing epidemic levels of the feminization of young black males. Well, I say the pants sagging down is just subconscious invitation for homosexuality. You see, it's revealing the buttocks. See, so the pants are getting lower and lower and lower. The next step is to step out of the pants altogether. And so you step out of the pants, you're going to put on a dress. The feminization is an essential ingredient of white genetic survival. And the only thing that can prevent it is Black people becoming conscious or becoming determined that this is not going to happen to them, because if the Black men are destroyed, then the Black people are gone, and we have the state of genocide.
There you have it. When let me see. Hold on. Oops. Okay, give me 1 second. What's going on here? Audio 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's put my mic on. All right. I'm just gonna check out your comments. Notable Black feminists from the second wave are Bill Hooks and Andrew Lord. Okay. Wow, that makes sense. She said the pants get lower and lower until they come off. Yeah, go into dress. And we see that today. Yep. That's what Black feminism does. That's what Black feminism does. I want to give a shout out to KW Dawn. Was good. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Black feminism does. It isolate and has destroyed the foundation of the Black family, the African family. So that was manufactured by the United States government. Feminism came from that goes back all the way from Greek and Rome, among during the whole homosexuality, lesbianism movement. Now you got Black women are into that. Now I've seen a lot of. Now I want to make this perfectly clear. This is not a woman bashing program. This is not a woman bashing program. I want to make this perfectly clear, because I have seen a lot of programs with women get on these programs and bash no good Black men. So now I'm going to target the no good Black women who's into Black feminists, who's into this Black feminist movement. They're no good to us. Now I know a lot of African women, like my sister, spoken poet, and Erica Howard, and many more sisters. They're not for Black feminists. They're not for the Black feminist, this Black feminist movement. I hate Black feminism. Okay, so I don't support that. They are against. They be the main ones. They are against Pan-Africanism. They hate Africa. So these are the people that I cannot stand. Now, from my experience, I was falsely accused by a Black feminist. I was falsely accused in 2005. I was falsely accused of a Black feminist. And I spoke about in 2009. Because she was one of those bougie Black feminists that believed that men should worship the ground that she walk on. I remember her mother try to get me to get with her by saying, "Oh, do you like my daughter?" And you know what I told her mother? I said, "No, she's too high maintenance for me." And remind you, she had a sugar daddy that she did not like. And she was using him. As soon as I had somebody, she did not like that. So we started arguing back and forth in the emails. And she took, and 3 years later, she went and told the police that I was harassing her because she was mad. She was upset. A black feminist. Recently, I was cyber stalked by a black feminist. And she was another one that made it seem that I wanted her and I really liked her, just like the last chick. And a lot of these black feminists, they always think that every black man want them. That every black man want them and they want to have sex with them and they're unresistible. And they could be ugly as fuck. And that's the thing I don't like. That's a black feminist trait that every black man they want them. But at the same time, every black man are no good. Every black man are capable of doing wrong. They're no good. And they use this, and let me say this, never believe a black feminist. I don't care what they say out their mouth. I don't care what they say. Oh, I was molested. I don't believe you. You're a liar and a scumbag. I do not believe you. You're going to hear that by black feminists. They always want to talk about their, what happened to them in the past. They're no good. They're a bunch of fucking liars. And I can say that by experience. Like I said, the cyber stalking, this chick having all these videos of me. My name plastic in the titles. She got 10 videos slandering my name. Then she's making up these lies talking about what I done to her. So I said, to cover myself, I said, well, show me what I've done. And if you could prove it, I will give a public apology and I will give you $1,000 in her Cash App. And she has not done that because she knows she's a lying shit. Okay? I do not believe a black feminist about what happened to them when they were young. I don't believe them. They're all fucking liars. I've been lied to. Got me arrested. And of course, it didn't hold in the court because the court said, well, they went back to say, well, where's the proof and evidence? So she had to confess that she lied. In a video, I explained it in a video in 2009. All the details is there. You got these pro-black feminists and then at the same time, they sleeping white. They sleeping white. Like the Cannon Owens. She's a black feminist. You got the bougie ones like Oprah, black feminists. They all full of shit. All of them. I do not support black feminism. They're a bunch of dirty you-know-whats. And I'm going to call it for what it is. Let me do some screen sharing. Let me show you some black feminists. Let me show you some black feminists. Andrea Lloyd was a self-described black lesbian who married and divorced Aaron Rollins and a white gay man and had two. See, there you have it. Oh, it gets deeper than that. What about those black women in the Black Lives Movement who founded the founder of the Black Lives Movement? They talk, these are pro-blacks, the pro-blacks. Let me screen share this real quick. Let me screen share this. Give me 1 second. Sick of these motherfuckers, man. I don't like none of them, man. Now, this is what black feminism would do. This is what our sister said in a video where they kicked the man out. Now you have the woman here. She says, I don't need a man. A black feminist. Then she passed that poison to her kids. You see it here, it says, I don't want a man. And then you have the son says, I don't want to be a man. That is what black feminism does to our people. Break up the black family, which is the Trinity. If you come across a black feminist, run, get away from them, or tell them to get away from you, or else. They're dangerous. They're evil and they're dangerous. I don't support black feminism. They are the worst. They're a bunch of liars. They beggars. They're a bunch of hypocrites. And this is the damage that they do. This is this Karis One looking chick, the founder of the Me Too movement. So they asked her, well, why you don't go after white men who are who have did molestation and all this other stuff? And her answer is, well, why is it my job to go after white men? Well, you should go after. You got to be fair. Hotel, Brother Bakari. Glad you came on board. And this chick is another man hater. Another black man hater. And she's not attractive. Most of these black feminists, they're not attractive. They're not attractive. Bunch of scumbags. They're not attractive. See? Wow. And that's the only thing I ain't like about The Color Purple. There was a lot of black feminism in that movie too. How they had Whoopi Goldberg kissing on that woman like that, showing black feminism, lesbianism stuff in that movie. That's what they was trying to promote. There was a lot of black lesbian, I don't want to say lesbian. There was a lot of black feminism in that movie, trying to promote that crap. And this is what they're pushing. This is what the enemy is pushing, using these black robots, I should say, to push that black feminism agenda in our race. They're part of the problem. They're part of the problem. Now I don't give a damn what she says. I don't believe her. I don't believe nothing what she says. Now I know she has a daughter, this chick right here, Tarana Book or whatever her name is. I know she has a child. I don't know what man slept with her. But she's a strong black feminist. Let me show you some more black feminists that I cannot stand. Look at that. This is one of the founders of the Black Lives Matter movement. Black feminist. But look at her partner. And she's supposed to be pro-black. Black Lives Matter. But this is who she's with. Practicing lesbianism and married. I don't know. I won't say married, but she's with the so-called enemy. This is what they do. This is a form of hypocrisy. This is a form of hypocrisy. And look how happy she is. She's another black man hater. And see, people like that, they get on social media and they always think that all black men are bad. All black men, and they hate, and especially the ones who hate Pan-African. Oh, these Pan-African, blah, 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 blah. So if you love America so much, then why you have a Black Lives Matter? Why you want to consider yourself an American if you love America so much? If you have an issue with Africa, or you don't want to be called African, so why you want to be called an American, but you complain about racism? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You complain about racism, but you consider yourself an American Negro. Just like that ADOS chick. She's also a black feminist. What's her name? What's that ADOS chick's name? Forgot her name. Brother Bakar, what's that chick's name? That ADOS chick. See if I can find her name. Oh, yeah, Yvette Carnell. Yes, you got it. She's a black feminist. Or I'm sorry, a mulatto feminist, but you know, since society would say that she's black, she's also a feminist. She's a feminist that has an issue with black people in Africa. See, these people are a parasite to our race. These black feminists are a parasite. Like this chick right here, she's a fucking parasite. She's poison. And was another chick too. She's part of the Black Panther movement. And she's also high. I think she's mixed too. What's her name? I forgot her name. That don't mean nothing, KW Don. She's still a man hater. You got a lot of trust me, you got a lot of black feminists that's engaged or they have black boyfriends, but they still a feminist. They still a feminist. That don't mean nothing. Just like the chick that lied on me. She had a sugar daddy, but they're still a feminist. That's right, Angela Davis. She also a feminist. She also a feminist, and I think she's a lesbian. Oh, yeah. Yvette Carnell, she's engaged to a white female. Yeah, I know she's a lesbian. I told you. They all the same. They're different. Like I said, again, just like I said earlier, there are different types of black feminists. Some are bougie, some are just, they're very how you said, they have self-hate. They try to use what happened to them to have an excuse to hate all black men. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you another clip. Let me show you something. Let me show you another one. I think this is the same chick. I'm not sure, but we already know what happened to that. So here's a black feminist, Black Lives Matter movement. We already know what happened to that. How another one that cries about racism and the white man, but she rather moves with white folks. They're all hypocrites. Never trust a black feminist. Never. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. They're full of shit. They're the worst of the worst. There's nothing good that comes out their mouth. They're a bunch of hypocrites and they're full of shit. All of them. All of them. Then you got these social media these social media models, and they always try to make it seem like black feminists will give them some sort of power to be a woman and have. I saw one video with this black feminist. She gonna come out her mouth talking about, oh well, me being a black feminist, give her some sort of superpowers where she can have to control her anger because somebody had said that they call her an angry black woman. So as a black feminist, that she have these powers where she could control her anger. I mean, that's some the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. This is the dumbest shit I heard in my life. They say the most dumbest stuff to justify their agenda. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, black feminism is a curse. Bunch of hypocrites. And see, so I'm just showing you the evidence. It was designed to destroy the black family. It was designed to destroy the black family. And this is the reason why you have a lot of these young men out here. You have the Magic Johnson Juniors and all these other stuff that want to be women, that trying to act like women. Oh, I feel like a woman. What do you mean you feel like a woman? I don't even know how they got to our women to the point where our women just You know, like I don't mind having a sisterhood, right? You had a sisterhood where they would discuss how to build their family. You know how women get together and they talk about, you know, sisters would get together with other sisters and they talk about, you know, their family and their children. And but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about pure male bashing by black feminists. And I've heard, and I'm sick and tired going on seeing this on other channels where you have a group of women and that's all they do is male bashing. I don't get into the gender wars. This is not a gender war program. I'm fighting against gender warring. And that's what black feminists, that's what they do. Gender warring. Exactly. Brother McCall, you could come on here if you want. I'll send you the link if you're not busy. I would love to hear your thoughts, brother. KW Dawn, if you want me to send you the link, you could come on. I would like to hear your thoughts too. Because this is serious. This is getting out of hand. And I've been seeing this in all these women. When I see this time and time with these women out here, they bashing brothers. I mean, good brothers. And one thing about a black feminist, they will purposely get with these no good dudes. And I noticed that me and CJ, we was just talking about this earlier. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. And me and my brother, we was just talking about this earlier, where you had these black feminists, they will purposely get with these no good sugar daddies just to try to get some ammunition to try to bang on good brothers. And they say all black men are like that. All black men are, but then if you look, but their circle is nothing but no good black men. You got black women that get with these guys who ain't working, living off of them. You got these black women out here that they're children. You know who is a black feminist? Well, I don't know. She's not black, but she's a mulatto feminist. That chick that cursed a lot. What's her name? I can't stand. Mitchie X. She's a black feminist. I don't even like listening to her dumbass videos. She cursed 24/7. She has a filthy mouth. But she's another one that talk bad about black men or black men. I'm sick of these people who's not even black. They want to talk bad about black men. Oh, these black men, because you're lonely and you're a scumbag. You're lonely. Most of these black feminists, they're lonely. They lonely. They're at home eating TV dinners. They can't get along with nobody. They wanna create beefs. They want to act like they're innocent, which they're not. They want to create all these beefs. Just like this like the cyber stalker that I had that recently cyber stalking me. Now first she was bragging about she was with, Sinetta and all that sort of. She was bragging about Sinetta. Now she got beef with Sinetta and that girl in Nepal. Something that she started. That's right. Yeah, I saw that lecture. Ariete and Gina did a lecture on called Feminism, Lesbianism, And the making of the Black Widow. That's right. I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. These people, these group of evil witches, I should say, bed witches. Oh yeah, and that's one thing about, and that's one thing about Black feminism. They love interracial relationships. Let me say this again. Black feminists love interracial relations, like Candace Owens. Okay, they love interracial relationships, and they will have every excuse in the book. Oh, why they ain't with black men, and black men at this and black men at that. I remember, I know me and Craig, we would go head up on these Black feminist chicks because they were pure insulting, just insulting, just insulting. I remember I spoke to this one Black feminist, and she had this ugly ass fat white boy. That was like damn near 10 years ago. I think it was 10, 12 years ago. And she was like, oh, the reason why she ain't with black men because they always doing, they criminals and they always doing dumb shit. And she said her brother, who was black, oh, he's doing dumb shit and he got arrested doing some dumb shit. So now because your brother is a criminal, you think every black man out here is a criminal. Black feminists, and I want to say this again because I want people to understand what I'm saying. They are the troublemakers. They will lie on you. They will slander you. They will get you killed. They will get you locked up. They will ruin your reputation. And sometimes they will use this lie. Oh, I got molested or I got raped. I don't believe you. You're a liar. Black feminists are known to lie. Now you have these women on these black panels, on these panels, just male bashing. Oh, black man of this and black man. And they always do. I say, you haven't been with all black men. How are you gonna say it? But then when they do find a good black man, they don't treat him right. They will try to find any little thing and they will blow it up. Oh, you haven't, I mean, it's just they just create any little problem, but they'll treat an asshole with a lot of respect. They'll put up with his crap. I remember this one black chick, and she's on Facebook. She went out her way and got her man out of jail and everything, bailed him out of jail. And after she bailed him out of jail, she had a baby by him. A few months later, she next thing you know it, that relationship didn't work out. So now she getting on social media and and doing all this male bashing. But this is what you choose. That's the man that you choose. Now you sitting there with all these fucking kids. And that's another thing about black feminism. They would sit there and have all these kids by all these no good black men. And they know these black men are no good. They know these black men are no good. And they would sit around and they would have all these babies by all these no good black men. Now you got all these children with half brothers and sisters. Half of them don't even know who their damn father are. But they want to get on social media and talk about how bad the black man is. And then when they come across a good black man, you know what they do? They tease them. They make fun of them. That's what they do. I had it done to me. I had it done to me. A filthy black feminist try to make fun of me from doing the right things. That's what they do. So I tell black feminists, if you're a black feminist, stay away from me. You are no good. You got some sisters out here, they don't play, they do not like black feminists. I know sisters personally, they can't stand black feminism. They'll let you know I don't stand it because they got husbands and boyfriends and male cousins, nephews. These black feminists will get them hurt, killed, locked up. Their reputation will be ruined by a black feminist. Like the Me Too movement, I don't support the Me Too movement. All of them, all these black women who's in this Me Too movement, I don't support them. They're all full of shit. The Black Lives Matter, I don't support that either. I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's just because they all against the black family. They against the trinity of the African family. So when you hear black feminists talk about Pan-Africanism and talk against Pan-Africanism and don't like Africa and all that, they are full of shit. They are no good to our race. They are no good, and they should be, they will, and you know what? They will pass away alone. They will leave this earth alone. No one should bother them. No one should, don't subscribe to them. Don't support them. Don't give them don't give them no money. Don't give don't give these people no clout. None of them. Don't do none of that. Don't feel sorry for them. I don't care what happens to them. Because if you're against the black family, the Trinity, the black man, black woman, and child, then you are against our salvation. You are against our existence. I know. Because when these black feminism, like Candace Owens, who support interracial relationships, who support homosexuality, like lesbianism, how is that helping us? You getting on social media and bashing black men? How is that helping our existence? You purposely having babies by different no good black men to the point that your children most likely going to be growing up criminals because they are mad because their daddy wasn't there for them. Or their child might grow up, want to be a girl. How is that helping our existence? Can someone speak Africa to me? This is a problem. Like I said, this program is only targeting on black feminists. If you're a black feminist, this is for you. Not to my African sisters. So brothers, we gotta let this be known. We gotta let this be known. You got a lot of black feminists that support Tommy Sotomayor. A lot of them. Here's a man that talks against about black women, but you got a lot of these black feminists, because that's all he got on his show is black feminists that hate black men. I mean, just think about that. This man out here doing porn, he got young girls, and I don't see no black woman getting on there and say, "Hey, man, like, what you doing? We can't go along with this." Oh no, they support that. They like that. They like that. It's sickening. Poison. People like this chick are fucking no good to our race. This is what they cause. And we got to call them out. We have to call them out. We got to call them out. Because this is unacceptable. They're destroying our children. Black feminism are destroying our children. And it seemed like to me, people are scared to speak out against it. I'm not afraid to speak out against it. I'm gonna call it for what it is. I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's not right. It's not right. This thing has gone far enough. So I just had to. Oh, let me put this back on. Let me screen share this one more time. I want this to be a reminder because this is black feminism. This is black feminism. They're not for our people. These black feminists, they're not for our people. They use us for their benefit, and next you know, they spit us out. These black women who's feminists are the worst. They're scumbags. We got to separate the real from the fake. Oh, well, no, bro, but she's a black woman. I'm not for all black people. Marcus Garvey wasn't for all black people. Nat Turner wasn't for all black people. Well, you can't talk about the black woman like that. See, this is the stupid shit that I can't stand about these suckers. I'm not for the whole 40 million. Hell, even Marcus Garvey said there are black enemies. And these black feminists, they are the enemy. They are the enemy. I don't know. Like I said, I do not support black feminism. I do not support it. I just had to say my 2 cents. I mean, this is a damn disgrace. So let me see. Let me close out here. So I just want to just I think that's all I need to say right now. I mean, it's just like I said, just want to let you know that hey, black feminism is a poison to our race. Don't believe them. I don't care what they say. Don't believe them. Don't support them. They can put up the black power fists and black power and all this other stuff. They use this conscious thing for their own personal agenda to support the white, I would say white agenda. Like I said, there's different types of black feminists out here, different types. Now all of them are lesbians. But they are the ones that push homosexuality. They push homosexuality. They push interracial relationships. You know what I'm saying? They also support women like that, the racist women like Margaret Sanger, who also try to destroy the black family by through the whole abortion system. You got a lot of black feminists that support that woman too. So we gotta be real with it. We gotta separate the real from this way. There are some powerful sisters out there that don't support black feminism. Black feminism is the enemy, and we gotta treat them like the enemy. That's it. We gotta treat them like the enemy. So that's all I need to say right now. And I just want to say thanks for those that watch this program. And I just had to speak. I just had to just give my just get my thoughts on this black feminist crap. Because I'm just tired, just seeing, hearing these black feminists talk bad and talk reckless about black men. But they are the one part of the problem. They are the ones are part of the problem. Thank you, Brother Bakari. So again, want to say thank y'all for watching. And you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play. This is my favorite song too. And I gotta play this song for the black feminists. Brother Bakari, you know my favorite song, right? I know, Brother Bakari. I know, CJ, you know what my favorite song, right? I gotta play my favorite song for the black feminists. Where my favorite song at? Let me see if I have it here. I know I have my favorite song here. Where's my shit at? God damn it. Oh, here we go. So this is for you black feminists out here. You know who you are. You know who you are. To all you black feminists out there, this song is for you.
We got brave soldiers driving up and down the street, looking for a paycheck today. Will it be you that gets pulled over for a broken down line? And then they blowing out your brains, and then they come the crews. Yo, and look at the crews. Wow, because we're living the system of a white supremacy, of a white supremacy. Look at the crews. 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 We got buckets and samples that they tap into shoes. Dancing for the Boston Brigade. Skinny and grinning, thinking they winning. Breaking out the metros, 'cause they ain't got no shame. They're coming crews. Ooh, and look at the crews. Wow, because we're living the system of a white supremacy, of a white supremacy. But look at the crews. Ooh, look at the crews. Look at the crews. Look at the crews. Because the cool train is coming. It's never late. You gotta watch your back, watch the people spin around. Get the thumb off TV, put a camera in their face. As long as they say that it's not about race, it's gonna cruise. Yo,